Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel and happy spooky season. It is September 1st and I'm so excited that right now we can start celebrating the best season, I'm sorry, Christmas, of the year, fall, autumn, Halloween, spooky season. So be prepared for some more Halloween themed decor to start popping up and more Halloween spooky season videos coming up. So stay tuned. And thank you, almost 4,000 subscribers as of filming this. This is incredible. I am always in disbelief whenever there's a new subscriber and a new comment. I love you guys and I thank you guys so much. So let's get into this. This is Tarot of the Divine, brand new release, just came out, I believe, today. And if I'm not mistaken, Yoshi Yoshitani, who did this deck, also did the book about deities, folklore, and fairy tales from around the world as well. So this is the deck that kind of accompanies that in a way. So I'm super excited. This was on my pre-order list for a while because I love folklore. I love all of the stuff that this is supposedly about, and the art looked beautiful. So it says, the path to enlightenment is unique for each of us, but many of the lessons we learned are shared stories passed among cultures and generations. Tarot of the Divine brings traditional tarot archetypes to life with an illustrious set of fables, including The Little Mermaid, yes, Aladdin, The Crane Wife, Sleeping Beauty, King Arthur, and the stories of many lesser-known legends and deities from all over the world. Just as the tarot provides ways to interpret the world around us, so do these illuminating folktales. So this retails for $19.99. Clarkson Potter Publishers, and it's super gorgeous. So let's just get right up in that. Lovely gilded moons. It's so pretty. All right, so again, don't pay any attention to the nails. Did not have time to make them pretty. I apologize. So this is the guidebook, and then we have a ribbon. Oh, and look at the back of the cards. Oh, love it. Okay, before we get into those, let's just take a flip through. Oh, and it's colored. Awesome. Okay, so let's see if there's any pertinent information that we need to know right now. How to read the tarot. Each card in a tarot deck has a particular meaning, but the reader's intuition is possibly the most valuable part of a reading. While this book provides suggested interpretations for each card, the personal connections you make with the imagery and stories are just as important. Perfect. Alrighty. Not much else that we really need to know other than does have reverse meanings, yes, hopefully, is what I'm reading. Spreads, we got 1 card, 3 card, 5 card, and then it goes into, yes, there is a reversed meaning as well. So, oh, and it tells you who this is and where it's from. Exciting. Okay, let's flip through. First of all, I am in love with the back of this, and it's like, it is the linen feel. The cardstock is the linen, and it feels so nice. Oh, love. Okay, let's dive deep. Oh, look at that. A nice thickness too. They're kind of a little bit thicker than the bicycle playing cards, I feel. Yeah, they feel pretty good. We'll see how they hold up after shuffling. Oh my gosh, I love it so far. This flower background here is reminding me of Alice in Wonderland, and she's getting sung to by the flowers. Wow. This is gorgeous artwork. Oh my gosh. Giving me all of the Merida vibes as well. So pretty. Okay, now I really want the book. If you hear kids playing outside, I do apologize. This is stunning. Ooh, I like that devil card. Nice. And I like there's just like a small little border, but it's so delicate and pretty that it just becomes one with the picture. Gorgeous. Oh. It's just absolutely stunning. I'm loving everything about this. And I cannot wait to see what card is what story or what deity, because some of these, yeah, I'm not exactly recognizing right off the bat. But like, I feel like this is pretty self-explanatory, this one. But some of them I'm just like, okay, I don't think I know that. So that's fun too. And then you could do a little research into the actual story. I'm gonna have to get this book. I'm curious, is this a deck that you have known about? Is it something that you pre-ordered? Is it on your list? It was on my list when it was when it started to be available for pre-order, and I'm like, I gotta see a little bit more art, but it called to me nonetheless, and I had to have it. So pretty. The colors are just so vibrant, and honestly, the cards feel great in your hand. Gorgeous. I'm going to keep saying that. It's such a fun deck too. Like, I feel like anybody can pick this up and use it. Like, the imagery is just so beautiful and intuitive, and especially if you know some of the stories or the gods, that it makes even more sense because you recognize the background, and so it plays into the meaning as well. So that's really cool. I really like this concept. It's so diverse and it's so different, I feel like, than any of the other decks that I own. And quite frankly, I own a lot. And I feel like this is so different and so fun and very positive as well. Like, some of the more, I guess you could say, heavier cards didn't feel so heavy. Like this Eight of Swords, like, it's still Eight of Swords, but it doesn't feel so heavy. I don't know. I mean, you get the feeling of it, but at the same time, it's just not so so dark. And it's nice to have more of a all around good, purposeful deck that you just don't feel so so exhausted after using it, because you feel all of the emotions. Hopefully that makes sense. Like, I just feel such a bright, vibrant energy coming from this deck, and I love that. All these colors are just so beautiful. I love that. So stunning. Oh, love it. There's so many different representations in this deck, and I'm blown away. I feel like it is such a great, that's interesting. Sorry, I was like, huh, skulls are flaming. It's just such an interesting and positive and fun, and like, I feel like it checks all the boxes for me in a lot of ways, but we'll see. Let's check out how it shuffles, and then we will pull a card and read from that guidebook and see how that'll play out. Shuffles just great. So here's the other thing. It was $19.99. What? That is such a decently priced deck. The cardstock feels really good. It is that linen matte, which is also fantastic. I'm not a big fan of the gloss. All right, there's a card that dropped out. These feel so good, and they're not really big. So those of you who have smaller hands, or it's harder with dexterity issues to shuffle, these are a good size for that as well. I'm loving this so much. Okay, so Two of Wands popped out. Let's see what it says in the guidebook and how it'll read for you guys, okay? Let's see, Two of Wands. I went past it. There we go. Okay, so Two of Wands, Janus, or Janus from Italy, Roman mythology. The Two of Wands represents travel and commerce. Janus, the god of doorways and transition, is able to look to the past and the future in order to make effective decisions. He is always in motion, connecting dreams with actual possibilities. So upright would mean decisions, travel, business opportunities, future planning, and cooperation. And reverse would mean indecision, doubt, fear of the unknown, and playing it safe. I'm absolutely in love with the fact that it gives you just a smidgen about who this is, why they picked it, and the connection between the card and the deity or the story here, and where it's from. I'm just super in love with this deck. Super awesome. Okay, I know I'm going to keep saying it's beautiful and I love it and blah, 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 blah. So let's get down to the nitty gritty of it all. Would I recommend it? Absolutely. I think for what, $19.99, and I think for right now, since it's brand new, you're probably going to find some sales and some deals. This is beautifully packaged. However, this was my doing. When I used the box cutter, I wasn't very graceful with it. So, as you can tell. So, it's beautifully packaged. I think this would be a great gift. Christmas is coming up, or birthdays. Those of you who have friends that do are into tarot, and this is kind of their thing where they love these stories and fairy tales. This is just beautifully done. I love the art. I didn't see if there was another artist, if this was just Yoshi Yoshitani. And if I find another artist or another person that is involved in this deck, I will definitely put it in the description box. As well as in the description box, I will put links to where I know you can purchase this deck if you're interested. They are not affiliated links. I'm not sponsored. I'm not involved with any of that. But if you'd like to find it, I'll put some links to where I know where you can purchase. There we go. That's what I'm trying to say. So yeah, I would definitely recommend it. I feel like the guidebook is beautifully done as well, is colored. It's got a lot of good information in it, and it's simple. So basically, whatever level you are as a beginner or an expert, you can use this guidebook, and there's always something else to learn, which is fantastic too, because again, you might not be familiar with some of these stories or deities, and so it might jog some inspiration for you as well to start learning about that, or dig a little bit deeper with your intuition. So let me know what you think. I'm all for this deck. I'm excited to start using it to incorporated in pick-a-cards. I love everything about it. I feel like it's fantastic quality for $19.99. So let me know what you think. I'm curious to know down in the comments what you think about this deck, if you fell instantly in love with it just as I did, or if it's just not your cup of tea, and that's okay. We all have decks that we either love or we just can't get into. So I'm curious to know what you think. And as always, thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for engaging. I love it. And like I've said before, it surprises me every single time. So I'm very grateful that I get to sit down and have conversations with you all and have fun unboxing and flipping through a form of retail addiction for me. So as always, thank you so much. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell on your way out of the video. That way you'll never miss an upload from me. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye-bye.